time in New Orleans. I got a craving for some catfish and some hot gumbo. I sat out on the street and ate it nice and slow. I gave a high five to an old drag queen once upon a time in New Orleans. There was a jazz band jamming down on Frenchman Street. They's having a time and keeping the beat. The crowd was jumping, it was getting obscene. Once upon a time in New Orleans. Well, she was standing on a corner with that look in her eye. She threw some voodoo on me, try to read my mind. I said, what you trying to do? She said, come on in and see. Once upon a time in New Orleans. All right, here comes the dirty verse. This is it. All right. It's not really dirty. It just says the one word in it, but it is funny because if you ever been to New Orleans, you know there's these homeless guys and they make their living off of how creative their signs are. That was down there one time and there was a whole line wrapped around the block. All these women waiting to take a picture with this one guy. So this song's a true story. Well, we was walking along and he was holding a sign. It said, I'll take money or pussy, either one is fine. My woman laughed and threw a 20 in his old canteen. Once upon a time in New Orleans. See, pussy sounds way less harmless when you set it up to be something bigger than it is. Well, down in Jackson Square, they was all out dancing. They asked me to join them, I didn't stand a chance. I did the white man boogie like you ain't never seen. Once upon a time in New Orleans. Well, I had one too many, started stumbling around. I tried to step it up, but I kept falling down. The bon ton roulette till I was on my knees. Once upon a time in New Orleans. So if you ever get the chance, go and see it yourself. Take your inhibitions, leave them up on a shelf. Lose your mind and set your spirit free. Down in New Orleans. Down in New Orleans. Down in New Orleans. Down in New Orleans. Down, 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 down. All right. Thank you all so much. Thank you.